Hi everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO Weekly Free Instant Tournament. Sorry it's a bit late this week. I'm recording this in Germany, where I'm attending the German Bridge Festival. So, as usual, instant tournaments, weekly free instant tournament. I'll play, as I always say, 8 boards, match points, and nobody can have more high card points than you. They can have the same and better distribution, but not any more than you. And here we have an interesting hand to start with. Partners passed, and we have 12 points. East open 2 spades, 10 or fewer points, 6 plus spades. And here we are 5-5 in hearts, and I don't think the robot has a good way of showing this type of hand. So I think 2 no trumps here is on a 16 to 18 with a stop in spades, which we obviously don't have. And the option might be 4 clubs, which that just shows twice rebiddable clubs. And double obviously shows all the other suits and likely to get diamond bid from partner. And if we then bid hearts, we'll be showing a stronger hand. Nevertheless, just bidding 3 hearts will 5 plus hearts, 12 to 19 points. So we don't bring clubs into the picture. Well, they have turned out to have 5 spades, and then we end up playing in a 4-2 diamond fit if I double. But I think double is the most practical thing to do here. It may turn out badly if partner bids diamonds. If partner bids either hearts or clubs, it'll turn out well, or if partner passes for penalties, that will probably turn out well. So I'm going to double, even though nothing is ideal. And they go to 4 spades. So when they're playing the hand, they will know that I'm the one with the points because I made the double. But I don't have that many more points because East has 10 or fewer. West can't have more than 12. So that's 22, and I've got 12. So partner must have at least 6. So we'll pass. Now we have to decide what to lead. And leading away from either ace doesn't seem very pretty. Leading the queen of diamonds, hoping to get that's partner's suit and we get a ruff is a possibility, but we may just be setting up an opponent's diamond suit. Leading a spade, the singleton trump is not great, but as it may pick up partner's honor. They've got some trump support. They haven't got many points, so they do have trumps. Oh, well, I think we'll try this aggressive route of leading the queen of diamonds. And that didn't turn out well. Let's hope partner's got the ace of spades now, and we're probably going to take our 3 tricks. If I don't take the ace of hearts now, it's going to go on these diamonds. I'm sure, because this hand, they've earned out with a diamond, with a club, and then probably another club. So they've got 7 non-spade cards, probably. And we've seen the ace of diamonds. They could have king, queen, jack, 6 of spades. but they might not. Um, there were, there were four spades here, so partner's got, and we had one spade. So partner only had two spades. So we're not going to get a second spade trick. I think we have to take the heart trick now, or it may go away. Um, and probably nothing better to do to play another heart. Partner does have another spade trick. Well, they only had two, but they were two good ones. I don't think it matters now. Right. So the robot can, the new feature of BBO, the robot will claim when they have the rest of the tricks. So they do, and we get 100% for that. That's surprising. Four spades made, maybe with an over trick or five clubs. Five clubs was a good save, but partner didn't find it. Oh, well, it's unusual. Well, no doubt we have the best hand here. 21 high card points. Uh, this is it too good for two no trumps? No, plenty of points in that short suit. So two no trumps. Four diamonds from partner, which is Texas saying they got six hearts. Are we worth four no trumps? Because if they have an ace and six hearts, are we likely to make a slam? We need an ace and a king, really. So we've been, or two key cards. So we've been four no trumps. They show no key cards. We're just going to settle in hearts. Um, if they show one key card, we can't ask for a king then in the robot system. We can only ask for kings if we have all the key cards. Um, 5+ total points. None of their points are in hearts. I think we're close enough to a slam to try backward for hearts. They have one key card, so they have the ace of clubs or the ace of diamonds. So we'll give six hearts a go. It's a very nice hand for them to turn up with. It's spades. Uh, draw trumps. There were six in dummy, three in our hand. So they got four. Split 2-2, so they're all gone. I can cash the king of clubs, throwing the spade away. And now all our diamonds and trumps are good. So we can claim. And another 100%. Nobody else has been bidding six hearts. But we didn't need to, we know the robot's got some points and they're not in hearts. So I think it was worth a go if they had a key card that we could make six. So we're on to now, we have a balanced 15 points with two 4-card majors. Lots of tens, but we're not too strong for one no trump. We're going to have to open one no trump. Difficulty is if partners, thing is, if partner isn't weak enough to make any bid, we may well miss a 4-4 major suit fit. But we got good intermediates. So in some ways, this is a no trump type hand, but we'd be very happy if partner were to use Stayman now. So we'll try one no trump. No, and that's what we feared. And partner's going to turn up with a 4-card major. No, they don't. 5 clubs. Okay, that's good. They led diamonds, so they're going to take their diamond tricks. But we've got to hope that the clubs are coming in, maybe the hearts and the spades. So this hand's led the queen of diamonds, so they don't have the king. They could have the ace, queen, jack. But the fact that we've got 6 diamonds, there's the jack. They do have the king. So they've led the queen from ace, king, queen, maybe. Jack, 10. Yeah, they've led the queen from ace, king, queen. Once again, that seems like something new for the robots. Right, I'm going to have to think, I'm going to have to find, since this hand's turned up with 2 diamonds, this hand's going to play their 5 diamonds. So I'm going to have to find 2 discards from dummy and 2 from my hand. And clearly they're going to have to be from the majors because there's a chance that we can run 5 club tricks if the jack comes down. The clubs are 3-3, or the jack, because we've got 7, so they've got 6. Or if the jack of clubs comes down in 1 or 2 rounds. So we could have 5 club tricks. So, and we can, if we're in dummy, we can take a heart finesse or a spade finesse. 2 in finesses. I think we want to encourage the robot to switch after 9 of hearts. No, it's a shame. I was thinking of throwing 2 hearts to encourage the robot in from dummy to encourage the robot to play hearts, and then jack something ace. Not think I'm going to restrict the entries to my hand and throw 2 spades to encourage the robot to switch to spades. Yeah. So I'm going to do, and from my hand, I can throw 2 hearts, which might encourage them to switch to hearts. Right. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll keep 3 hearts in dummy and 4 spades in our hand. I'm going to have to find 3 discards from dummy, aren't I? So let's discard. Oh no, I've got no, of course not. Two discards from both hands. Right. So 2 spades from dummy, 2 hearts from my hand, a spade from the robot there. There's the king of hearts. Ace of hearts. Well, I'm going to set up the extra heart trick in dummy. I'm going to give them, and then I'll be sure of 3 clubs, a heart, and 2 spades. I mean, I'm giving up the chance of the clubs coming in. I'll play the ace, king of spades, throwing the 2 hearts away. If clubs come in, then I'd have all the rest of the tricks and we make 1 no trump plus 1. If they don't come in, the clubs don't come in, we'll find ourselves just making 6 tricks. Whereas I played the 10 of hearts, we got 1 trick so far. So I'm going to play the 10 of hearts. Because I've got communication in clubs. They play spades. So now I can play the ace of spades, throw a club away, king of spades, throw a club away. Now I can play ace of clubs, 9 of clubs, 10 of clubs, and the dummy is good. So I'm making 1 no trump. Let's see whether that was good or not. No, I can make, because the jack of clubs comes down, so I can always make 8 tricks. Yeah. So the safety play was not the right play in this case. I could have discarded differently. Let's just have a quick look and see how else I could have discarded. Come here and they cash their diamond tricks. Now, because the clubs are coming in, it doesn't matter. Could I have discarded some way a spade and a heart to try to make the line I took made sure of 7 tricks, even if the clubs didn't come in. Any other line doesn't make, I don't think there's a line. If I discard one spade, there, heart from here, they play the 3rd diamond, and this time I play discard a heart. And yeah, in fact, the robot has to discard something that helps me, whatever they do. And because the clubs come in, there's 8 tricks, but they would always have made 7 the way the robot's cards were. So we didn't need the safety play. Right, we're still in first place anyway, and probably at match points, I should have played for all the marbles for the clubs to come in. Kept the spade entries, thrown hearts, king of hearts lead, and then I could have had a spade entry to my hand and there might have been a squeeze. So I think I should probably have done that. At least gone with the room. 1 club from partner. We've got 14 high card points. Partner can't have more than that. The club, 3 plus clubs. We can start with 1 spade, since we have 5 of them. 1 no trump from partner. They're showing a weak no trump. Is 2 hearts forcing? Let's have a look, see. No, that shows 6 to 11, so it looks like I have to bid 3 hearts here. That shows 5 hearts. So I have to play a new minor forcing. Is that what I have to do here? 2 diamonds. That shows 4 plus spades total points. So this is the robot's way of forcing. Yeah, 2 diamonds is forcing. Says, tell me if you've got 4 hearts or 3 spades. And no, they don't have 4 hearts. They could still have 4 hearts. Oh. And they could still have 3 spades, but they've chosen to bid 3 no trumps. I haven't promised any diamonds here. So, right, they ought not to have 3 spades and they ought not to have 4 hearts, in my view. That's the whole point of new minor forcing. And they don't. And we get a club lead. So this looks quite good. They haven't led diamonds. The club lead should be able to give us 5 club tricks, unless it's from the king. But the robot, well, so again, the robot's been upgraded. It's not as keen on leading from short suits as it used to be. It does lead from an honor more often. How are the entries placed? Great. We've got 7 spades and we've got ace, king, queen, jack, but we probably can't afford to overtake the queen with the ace because that would rely on spades being, they've got 6 of them, so it would rely on them being 3-3. So we're probably going to have to use the ace of hearts as an entry to the long spades. So we're probably going to make 5 spades, 2 hearts, plus however many clubs we make. So I'm going to try and get the king to appear. Remember that the north hand is the one that they can't see. Um, this is north is the declarer. This is the dummy down here. So I'm going to play the jack to try and get the king out. There it is. Right. And we had 8 clubs. And so they had 5. 2 of them are gone. And we've got 9, queen, 10 are the top 3. So we can draw all those. So the clubs will all be good. We've got ace, king of hearts. If we've got 5 spades as well, we can throw 3 diamonds away. Right. So we're here. So I think we're in dummy. So we'll cash our king, queen of spades here. Right. So we can't afford to overtake. They seem to be split 4-2. We can come to hand with the 9 of clubs now. We can keep the hearts intact. Now our 3 spades must be good because they've only got 2 spades left. And they did break 4-2. They've thrown 1 heart away from here. And the diamond. A spade is good. 2 hearts from here. Either they got a lot of hearts to the queen or they don't have the queen. The 8 and another diamond from here. Well, let's see what gets discarded on the clubs then. A 3rd heart. It looks, they really have 6 hearts to the queen. We know the 10 of clubs is good. We've got to have 2 discards, so we won't throw the king of diamonds away yet. We'll make them hang on to the ace. We'll throw the 3 of hearts away. A diamond comes. Throw the king of diamonds away. And a 4th heart. So we started with 6 hearts. They started with 7. And we've seen 4 of them thrown away. And that's 6 of their 7 hearts. So we can play the 9. There's the queen. And our jack is good for the 13th trick, which is 85.7%. Other people have done the same. Somebody bid 6 no trumps. Wow. And lots of people the robot did bid 4 spades. Got to 4 spades. I'm not sure why. Anyway, that was to carry on in first place. Move on to a hand where we've got 12 points, so points are reasonably evenly distributed, but we've got the spades, so we'll start with 1 spade. 2 clubs is Drury. Wants to know 3 plus spades, 11 minus high card points. What does 3 spades here show? 5 spade, 22 total points. No. I think 2 diamonds is, see, 2 diamonds is, oh, it's an invite to game. 5 plus spades, 13 to 14 total points, which I think is what I've got. 2 hearts is invite to game with hearts. 2 spades is not a full opener. And yeah, so this looks like 2 diamonds, an invite to game in the robot system. 3 spades. So they jumped to 3 spades. 3 plus spades, 11 high card points. 12 total point forcing. So I'm expected to bid game. What they got? They can't have more than 3 points there. Therefore, here we can easily have 4 losers here in the side suits. Match points. I'm quite tempted to pass. Partner can't have more than, they are a passed hand. It's saying they got the maximum passed 11 high card points. Where are they? If we give them the queen of spades, so we don't have a trump loser. That's 9 points across here. An ace, a king, and a queen. Hopefully that's enough. I think we got to bid four. Go with the field and bid four spades here. Oh, partner didn't have the queen of spades. They do have a singleton ace of diamonds, though. So the robots very often lead singleton trumps. So I've won that trick. Do I play to try and ruff two diamonds in dummy? I don't think so. I think I have to take the heart finesse, which is a way of trying to set up hearts. They'll probably play trumps, but we'll try and I think we've got to play hearts, even though the hand that wins may be able to play clubs through our king, but we've got to try this. Looks like this is going to lose. No, it won. Right. So as the robot docked the king of hearts, I think if hearts are five, we were seven hearts in dummy and two in our hand, five hearts in dummy and two in our hand would make seven. So they got six. If they're 5-1, I don't think I can make it. I'm playing to set up the hearts rather than to rough diamonds. So I'm going to play another heart at this point to see if I can set them up. The king should appear here. No, so I'm going to play the jack and the 10 appears. Right, so it looks like this hand has two hearts and this hand has four hearts. So I can set up the hearts now. I can set up two heart tricks. I can ruff a heart now, and this hand will only have one heart. This hand will only have one heart left. They got the king and another heart at the moment. So if I ruff a heart, even if this hand roughs, I can over ruff it. And the jack of spades and the ace of diamonds are entries to dummy. So I can get to two hearts and throw two cards away. That's after I've drawn trumps, which might take 2 rounds. This does make sure of the contract. More aggressive way is if I cash the ace of diamonds. No, I need the ace of diamonds as an entry, so I'm going to lead the 3 of hearts at this point. I don't ruff. We know this hand's got 2 hearts left, so we're safe to ruff low. Right. I'm going to play the king of spades, and if we had 6 spades, dummy had 3, so that's 9. So, when we have it's 6-3-2-2 or 6-3-3-1, we know they both follow to the first round of trumps. Let's see if they both follow to the second round. No, I say they often lead singleton honours. Right. So they've still got a trump out. So I'm not going to try and ruff a diamond. I'm going to draw their last trump. I'm going to cash 2 hearts, throwing 2 diamonds away. So I've got the ace of diamonds to take care of that. And now I'm going to lead a club towards the king. And there's the ace. So they got their one trick. But now I've got the king of clubs, the ace of diamonds, and 2 trumps for making +2. So I'm going to claim +2. And that's another 100%. Well, that's another surprise. So the thing about these instant tournaments is that you're pretty much at the mercy of how good the other 15 players who played it originally were. That nobody else made 4 spades +2. People even didn't get to 4 spades. So it seems like it's not a very strong field today. And that possibly influences how you should play in these instant tournaments later on. So I've got 13.7 card club suit. Um, yeah, this is going to be a one club opening. Though we know partner can't have, more than us. I think we can just stay here. Partner doubles one heart to show four spades, 5+ high card points. Three clubs from East is a mixed raise, so they got hearts as well. I don't have spades. Double here shows rebiddable clubs. What was four clubs show? Twice rebiddable clubs, but 19 to 22 total points. Three minus spades. Yeah, I'm not that strong, so I've just got to double here to show my good clubs. They bid three hearts. So now four clubs should be a more reasonable hand. Still 19 to 22 total points. Can't remember how many total points the robot gives for a seventh trump and lots of doubletons. But are we beating three hearts? I don't know. Are we making four clubs? I think if they bid four hearts, I'm going to have to double. Partner bids four hearts. 12 plus total points. Right. Oh, well, we're going to have to go to five clubs then. Don't think we want to look for six despite our two aces. The King of Hearts turns out to be good. So our diamond loser can go on the spades. We don't need that diamond finesse. We need not to have a second spade loser, a second trump loser rather. So we're going to play who did all the bidding here. So West's got 8 to 17, and East has 7 to 9. And partner turned up with a full 11 opposite our 13, 24. So they have 16 points between them. So it looks like 9-7, something like that. So this is turned up with the ace of hearts. They could have the ace of clubs, but there's a reasonable chance that the ace of clubs is here. Let's go up with the king. Looks like it. So I want to play clubs from dummy again. But when I go to dummy with my spade entry, I want to throw the 9 of diamonds away. So I need 3 rounds of spades to stand up. We've got 6. So they've got 7. And they split 4-3 more than 60% of the time. The clubs, we had 9 of them. And they only split, and we need them to split 2-2 if we play from my hand. We need to play a low one and the ace and jack both to fall. So we need them to split 2-2, which only happens 40% of the time. So it's a better chance that we play ace of spades, low spade, 5 of spades. That looks good. So this hand looks to have shown 4 spades and hopefully not 6. The jack. Well, I now got to play the queen of spades. Maybe if they ruff, it has to be with the ace. I don't. I'll throw the 9 of diamonds away. Oh, they ruffed with the jack. Oh, well, I'm going to be 1 down. So the people who, well, if the ace of club, the people who played at second round of clubs are going to have made Yeah, paid for clubs 2-2. Um, are going to have a much better score than me, 25%. But a lots of people played the correct way and went down. But people didn't. So if we just look at this one, that top one that won, and look at how they played. Um, they got the Ace of Hearts lead, which isn't a good lead, by the way. Anyway, two of clubs to the Queen. I'd always play the King because they're more likely to play the Ace if you play the King. And then the King of Clubs, which relies on the clubs being 2-2, which is a 40% chance. Whereas I played for the spades to be 4-3, which is way over 60%. So just the general rule is that if you're missing an even number of cards, then them splitting evenly is less than a 50% chance. So if you're missing fours, them splitting 2-2, or if you're missing six, them splitting 3-3, that's less than a 50% chance. Whereas if you're missing an odd number of cards, them splitting as close to even as possible is over 50%. So if you're missing five, they'll split 3-2 68% of the time. If you're missing seven, they'll split 4-3 over 60% of the time. So a near even split of an odd number of cards is a better chance than an even split of an even number of cards. So it definitely was a better percentage chance to play for spades 4-3 than for clubs to be 2-2. But as so often, virtue must be its own reward. Right, on to board 7. We're still in first place. And we have another big hand. And this time it's 23 high card points. 9, 10, no, 22 high card points. But lots of them in the short suits, but it is 22. We would feel reluctant if partner were to pass two no trumps. So I think we got to start with two clubs. Two diamonds, two no trumps, 23 plus total points. Three clubs is Stayman. Don't have a four-card major. Three no trumps. Right, this is going with the field. And the heart lead is nice. So we're going to make three heart tricks. We're going to make three spade tricks. We've got a diamond stop. And we got to do something in clubs. Oh, we've got 9 clubs. Well, what the plan is to enter dummy with the king of clubs. And if this hand shows out, then we can still make 4 club tricks. If this hand shows out, we won't be able to, but we'll cross. We've got 3 spades, 3 hearts, diamond, 7 and 2 clubs. So we've got 9 tricks off the top. This is just about over tricks. Do we want to give too much away? Two, four, to win the jack. We're going to cross to the king of clubs. 10, king, 8. We've got an entry in the ace of hearts. So we don't need to worry. We don't want to block the clubs. Oh, well, may do no harm. We've got plenty of entries to our hand in spades. And it could be that 13th spade will set up if we need it. So let's play a club, the 9. And now we're back to this point. And you'll recall that I said that we had 9 clubs. So they had 4. And you recall I just said that the odds are against them splitting 2-2. and they are when we start. Now we've got to this point where half of the 3-1 splits are ruled out. Because East has followed to a second club, that West can't have three, can't be split 3-1 that way. So they can only be split 3-1 this way. So that takes away half of the 3-1 chances. And though this hand wouldn't have played the queen if they had it. So now it's really that there are fewer places in the East hand for the queen to be, one fewer place than there is in the West hand. So now it's 52% to play for the drop and 48% to play for the finesse. So you probably heard the saying 8 ever, 9 never, which is when you're missing the queen, if you've got 8 cards between the two hands, you should always take the finesse because that's a 50% chance, and that's better than the chance that the queen is doubleton in the hand with 2. All other things being equal, but you always want to count the points. We got no reason to know the points are distributed any particular way here. But 9 ever. No, if you've got any other indication, if you know there's a long hand, a long suit in one of the hands, then that will swing the odds. But otherwise, it's 52% to play for the drop. And this isn't the 52%. So we're going to give them their trick, and we're going to keep a heart entry to dummy to see if we can make the long spade. We're going to give them their club trick. Diamond, unsurprisingly, we're going to take our ace now. And we're just going to have to hope that they throw some spades away on the clubs, or the spades are 3-3 because we got 7 spades, so they got 6. The Jack 10 could fall in 2 rounds, which would make the 9 good. Let's play the Jack of clubs, heart, and a diamond, and the 6 of clubs, and we'll throw the 6 of diamonds away. Nobody's showing anything. See what's happening with the spades. The 10 has dropped. The Jack hasn't. Oh, the Jack has. Right. I threw a spade away earlier. There we go. 53% for making +3. There'll be some people +4 who finessed correctly, and 6 spades +1 playing in spades on your 4-3 fit. Rather good. But, still good enough to keep us in first place. On to the last board, and partner opens 1 heart. And we got 6, 11, 12. We got 16 high card points. So there may be a slam on here. We're certainly going to bid 2/1, forcing to game here, and bid 2 clubs. Partner bids 2 hearts, which doesn't promise 6 hearts in the robot system. They still haven't changed that. Really, it ought to promise 6 hearts. They ought to be rebidding some no trumps or another suit. Do we want to bid 3 diamonds here? Probably says what our hand is, but 5 clubs, 4 diamonds, 2 minus 2 or fewer hearts, forcing to 3 no trumps. But do we want the spade lead really coming around to our hand at this point? I think we do. I think we're going to bid 2 no trumps and allow partner to describe their hand further, because we're protecting our king of spades. Partner can show a 6th heart, or they can show their diamond suit if they have one. we'll bid two no trumps here. It's still forcing because we forced the game with 2/1. Three spades. So the robot's got 5 plus hearts, 4 plus spades, but not enough to reverse. So they don't have so it says 11 to 21 high card points. Surely if they had 5 hearts and 4 spades, they would have, and 16, 17 points, they would have reversed. And we've got the diamonds stopped. Robot's quite likely to lead diamonds now. They might lead clubs, but either of those leads helps us. We might have 6 no trumps on. 4 no trumps here is probably key card for spades, is it? Rather than quantitative. Yeah. So I think I'm going to settle for 3 no trumps. Partner could have bid on with a bigger hand, but I think we ruled that out. And they have led a diamond, which doesn't cost. So that's good. So we're going to make 4 diamond tricks. We're going to make 2 spades, and we should make 4 clubs. That's 10 tricks because we got 7 clubs between us, and 4 of the top 5. So we knock out the ace, and clubs should be, if clubs are 3-3 or 4-4 or 3-3 or 4-2, we will be able to make 4 club tricks. So we just need to be careful of entries here. For the moment, we can play the king of diamonds and leave the leaded dummy. And the queen of diamonds, we can either overtake with the ace or let it win, depending on which hand we need the entries to which hand we need the entries. Let's play the 10 of clubs now. They didn't play the ace, so probably clubs are not 5-1. No, they're at worst 4-2. Another diamond. Right. We're going to attempt some sort of a squeeze here. We're going to let the queen of diamonds win. Go to cash the ace of hearts. We're going to try and, if a hand that has the queen of spades also has the king of hearts, may be able to make an extra trick. So we're going to cash the ace of hearts. Going to lead the jack of spades to see if we can tempt them to put the queen on. They probably won't. I don't think they will. We're going to win with the king. And now we can cash our clubs and diamonds, and we'll throw 1 spade away from dummy, but then we're going to throw all the hearts away. And we'll watch what they throw. So clubs were 3-3. They both followed to diamonds so far. A spade from here, the 8. We're going to throw hearts. And a spade from there. Right. Remember, we had 6 spades, so they had 7. And we've seen 4 of them already. Now the jack of hearts. And the diamond. And now we play diamonds. And another heart. And we'll throw a heart. So this hand only had 2 diamonds and 3 clubs. 10 of hearts. Hands turned up with, we had 6 diamonds between us, so they had 7. This hand had 2. This hand had 5 diamonds and 3 clubs. And they followed to a heart. So 3 clubs. So we will play the king of hearts. Obviously, the king of hearts is still out. And the queen showed up. king was there. So we did manufacture that extra trick, which got us to first place by quite a way with 70%. We probably can't see that last hand, but the king of hearts and the queen of spades were in the same hand. So we had what's known as a show-up squeeze. They had to keep they had to bear the queen of spades to keep the king of hearts. If they'd thrown the king of hearts away, I could have cashed the queen and just had the ace of spades. So that got us 75%. So the two 25%, one where I made the safety play where perhaps I shouldn't, and this one where we played with the percentages in 5 clubs, and the people who didn't did better. So I hope you found that interesting. I think there was a fair bit of counting, some interesting bidding as well. And you can compare how you did with me. And please do subscribe to the channel. That makes the biggest help to me. And like the video, leave any comments you want to. And I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.